Baltimore has experienced numerous effects of climate change and has been significantly impacted by the urban heat island effect. Excess heat stored in cities can cause or exacerbate multiple health concerns like heat exhaustion, heat strokes, asthma, allergies, and even heat-related deaths. Low-income communities within Baltimore are the most susceptible to these health risks because of a lack of access to resources. About a quarter of Baltimore residents are considered low income, and within these communities, the elderly, children, and those in poor health are the most vulnerable. We asked, how might we create better access to resources for low-income communities in Baltimore to address heat-related health concerns? The nearby Chesapeake Bay served as our initial source of inspiration. Its connected network of watersheds facilitates movement between habitats and makes them accessible for a variety of creatures. We related the idea of the bay ecosystem to that of Baltimore as its own ecosystem. We saw the bay as a place to provide context for our research. Like other marine species, blue crabs migrate to different parts of the water depending on changes in the seasons and temperature. Blue crabs are a more heat-tolerant species and can adapt to different environments as the temperature rises. Bay grass provides much-needed habitat and food for many organisms and protects fish and shellfish from predators. These two organisms exist in a mutualistic relationship. Blue crabs eat harmful mollusks off the plants, while the plants give the crabs thermal protection and a hiding place from predators. These biological inspirations led us to some key points: connectivity, migration, protection, and community relationships. Our proposed idea is Cool Down Be More, an initiative with three main parts. Cool Stops and the Cool Circulator are the designated bus stops and buses that help residents travel to designated cool stations, similar to the way blue crabs migrate to different waters. This idea builds upon the existing free bus system in Baltimore and programs for the elderly and disabled, and proposes expanded routes to increase accessibility. Cool stations are the physical locations that allow residents to cool down. These locations would exist in repurposed spaces like rec centers and would protect local residents from the heat, in the same way bay grasses protect blue crabs. Provided information would educate communities on available options. Cool Exchange refers to additional services offered at these centers, such as community kitchens and recreational spaces. In order to create a mutualistic relationship between the space and the community, visitors would be responsible for the maintenance of the space. This idea would increase access to cool spaces for vulnerable populations, connecting them to the right information, transportation, and protection from the heat, and reducing the likelihood of heat-related health issues.